Well, it's 3.5 days later. Color sorters put back together. All the chains are hooked up and wires, and all the carriers are snapped back in there. I've got the box fillers in place, all lined up, and the box filler runouts are all ready to go. This particular filler is all pneumatic. It has a real quick cycle time because the empty box pushes the full box off the scale, so the cycle time is real quick, so you end up having a faster filler. It'll do about 6 boxes a minute. The non-tilt varieties I've built will do over 10. Originally this machine was 10 stations long, and it didn't have the individual box drops that I built for it. It had a traffic system, so the boxes were fed at the far end down there, and when 10 used a box, it would take a box from 9, and then 9 would have to take a box from 8, and 8 would have to take a box from 7. So you can imagine it was kind of a nightmare if you tried to run any kind of speed at all. And then to make it even worse, the boxes exited directly onto a belt, so if there was a box coming, it couldn't exit, so you ended up sometimes with tomatoes piled up because it couldn't get rid of the boxes. So with the individual box drops, and then with these runouts, it can get rid of the box no matter what. And with the traffic system, that little yellow unit will pop up and hold the box back until there's a space in the takeaway belt to conveyor to exit them on. So it works real well and can do some real volume. It has a dribble gate system. Those 2 gates right here, this one, it's almost full, this gate will close, and then it lets the last tomato or 2 drop in there, and then that other gate will close and it exit the box. It makes for a lot more accurate fill. The dribble gate system that was on it originally didn't work very well, so I built those for it. And again, this has the mini PLC. This particular model comes with 8 inputs, 6 outputs, and then I added a card to it because I needed a few more inputs and outputs than that. Very reliable unit. I've used over 40 of them, different machines I've built. Haven't had any real problems other than a lightning strike taking out 2 of them. But very good units, inexpensive, about $120. You can't hardly buy a relay for that anymore. And the software is real inexpensive. If you want to learn PLCs, that's a good avenue to use, is Automation Direct out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I don't think they'll send me a check for that endorsement, but use them anyway. I'll keep you updated as I go.